Hello, my name is James Thorpe. I'm the editor of International Security Journal. Delighted to be here today at Intersec 2025, speaking with Rick Caruthers, President of Galaxy Control Systems. Enjoy.
So Rick, can you start just by telling us a little bit about what you've been discussing here at Intersec 2025 in Dubai?
Well, we're excited to be here this year. Obviously, we love coming to Dubai. We love coming to this show. I think it's our 21st year being here. So we like seeing the expansion. But primarily, Galaxy is bringing new products to the market. So that's our main focus this time is bringing some new exciting products, some new partnerships. And that's the main reason we're here this year.
Fantastic. And obviously you mentioned the products there. Can you tell us a little bit more about the new solutions you're bringing to the marketplace?
Well, the thing that we're really pushing and what we're hoping to accomplish out of this show is, we are focusing a lot of our efforts in the U.S. and other parts of Europe on cloud.
Yeah.
And we're really hoping that the Middle East becomes more cloud friendly as far as access control. And we're seeing it slowly change. So this year, we're excited to announce that we have a cloud-hosted solution in the UAE, hosted on a data center inside there, so all the data is contained, everything's meeting all the SIRA regulations and everything. And we're going to replicate that through Saudi and Qatar and Kuwait and Bahrain and all other. But it's just taking that leap of, and an investment primarily, of us putting the money ahead of the projects. And you to show that we're making this investment in the future of what we feel is the access control in the cloud.
So this really is a launchpad event for you, I guess, at the start of 2025.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So when we look at, we talk about the cloud there, but when we look at access control in the broader security ecosystem as well, how pivotal is it to have effective access control at the heart of any security system setup?
Well, it's the one that's probably, we like to call it the least sexy thing in the building. And quite honestly, access control hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
In 30 years. You present some sort of credential, and if you're validated, it unlocks the door. And there's not any magical way other than just unlocking the door.
Yeah.
So you're seeing access control now become kind of the data center nucleus. So your VMS is attaching, your visitor management's attaching. We're connecting over to IT staffs by using Active Directory as part of the ecosystem, single sign-on, and all that into one. So there is some evolution there, but at the core and the heart of it, you're just unlocking a door. But it's what you do that kind of brings it all together. Now, we're starting to see a lot of things. We're looking at now, where does AI fit into access control?
Yeah.
How do we utilize AI? Because that's a buzzword. That's what everybody's talking about. And we've got some pretty cool ideas where you can take the data we have within the Galaxy system or with any access system and use an AI or a machine learning to kind of let people know things are happening. So imagine, we put a mechanism in place that monitors your patterns of behavior. Like if an employee comes to work every morning at 8 and leaves at 5, but that behavior changes to notify someone.
Yeah.
So he's coming later, he's leaving earlier, he's staying late at night, he's coming in on the weekends. So things like that is what we're looking to. How can we take the data that we have and massage it to fit something that somebody needs? So that's where we feel there's some very exciting things happening there.
Fantastic. And actually, just jumping ahead a little bit, we covered in the article you put for the magazine for the January edition of International Security Journal the idea of physical security and AI converging a bit. And just touching on what you mentioned there, can you give us a little bit more of an insight into how you see that evolution in the market?
Well, we also see that AI is going to take a large role in the usability of the system. So, we're not sure where that's going yet, but we're kind of watching how that could be doing. But I think you're going to find that AI is going to be able to make a lot of decisions in the system that would normally take an operator. Yeah. So if an event happens where you might have an operator that has to trigger something or monitor something, I think AI could take a large role there and make that more humanless.
Yep.
I don't know that that's a great thing yet. There's the debate of, do we want to give that much power to the machine? But I do think you're going to see some of the menial tasks, some of the more mundane things will fall into AI initially.
And it'll be about striking the balance.
It's got to be a balance. There's always going to be a human connection, or always going to be a human element to kind of at that higher level oversight. But I think some of the more menial things we're going to see shift to AI, and that'll make the system even more efficient. And that's the whole goal. Can we utilize this like they have in the world of, instead of hand building cars, now there's automation. I think AI is going to kind of help us get to that next level of a good balance between the two.
Fantastic. And you touched on the human element there. That's something I want to quickly jump to about Galaxy yourselves. You have a lot of complementary services you offer to clients. Can you just tell us why that's so important to your business model?
Well, I mean, at the core of Galaxy, we have always been operating on the mentality of customer first.
Yeah.
And every employee inside of Galaxy has absolute authority to do anything needed to make sure a customer is taken care of. That's our tech support team, our customer service team, our sales team. At the end of the day, we have a phrase at Galaxy, which is kind of unique, I guess, but a lot of people say, they'll have, so-and-so access control, the best access in the world, whatever. We position ourselves as we are a customer service organization that does access control.
Yeah.
And that's been the core of our business. So when you come to Galaxy, if you come to our headquarters, you walk in the door, there is a physical person there to greet you. I mean, old school. When you call the phone, you answer, it's our person talking to you. Our tech support is not automated. Our tech support are our team inside. So we're not using third-party call centers that's working off scripts. So the personal element touch, and that's my main reason for coming to the show the last 20 years. I want our partners here to be able to talk to me and let me take that back to the engineering team that says, in the Middle East, they need this.
Yeah.
And that's important to us. The feedback of that. And some people say I'm crazy. My phone number's on the website. My cell phone is on the website. So yeah, I'm easy to get to, and I want to talk. I want to understand what the need is. If you think you know what the need is without talking to the customer, you're missing the base.
Hey, sometimes the best thing's a handshake, isn't it? So
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time, Rick.
I appreciate it.
You sounds like you've got a really exciting year planned, and happy to support you. I'm really pleased to support you this year as well.
Well, we're happy to be talking to you guys, and what you do to get information out is very valuable.
Thank you. Cheers.